Hello friends, welcome on Eagle's Wings on GraceTv. I am David Kolawole. Today I will be talking on a topic I titled Entrepreneurship. It's going to be in series. This first episode will be part number 1. Then the next episode will carry the part 2. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a spirit of independency, self-sufficiency. And what is entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is somebody that creates businesses. He likes to be self-sufficient. He is independent. He creates and impacts his community. He creates things that are beneficial, useful, and profitable to many. An entrepreneur is a strategist, and he loves giving out to society more than it takes. Entrepreneurship is a way of sustaining our societies and communities. Every society, every community that is doing well anywhere in the world are virtually made by the spirit of entrepreneurs. Because without entrepreneurs, there is no viable, buoyant economy. It is entrepreneurship that builds economy, and economy sustains livelihood. Now, there are ways to become an entrepreneur. Some are born entrepreneurs and some are trained entrepreneurs. A born entrepreneur is a natural hustler, someone who naturally hustles to make things happen. And a trained entrepreneur is somebody who learned or trained to become an entrepreneur, maybe by observation, by reading, or by going to schools or seminars or workshops. But by and large, entrepreneurship is the soul of any sustainable economy. Now, to become an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, because there are successful entrepreneurs and there are unsuccessful. Unsuccessful entrepreneurs can be people who started out to become an entrepreneur but couldn't wait the stay. Maybe they give up earlier on, or one way or the other they got discouraged and fizzled out. But how do you become a successful entrepreneur? To become a successful entrepreneur, you must be willing to pay the price required. Without paying prices, there's no winning of prizes. You know, what are the prices to pay? Price of learning, price of delay of gratification, price of staying the time, being willing to go the length. Now, you cannot be a good entrepreneur or a successful entrepreneur without having people around you. Nobody is an island of success. There must be support. There must be cushions. There must be solidarity, support of friends, relations, spouses, friends, even of the community where you are starting off. Now, to be a successful entrepreneur, apart from having good and sustainable relationship, you must be a money getter. Money is the beginning of any sustainable and worthwhile entrepreneur. You cannot start with nothing. Though there are sayings and teachings of starting businesses without money, which could be okay, but most times, one way or the other, you need something to start off with, and then you grow from there. How do you raise capitals to become successful entrepreneur? That should come up in our next episode, in part number 2. Now, let me go further on trying to define and describe what an entrepreneur or who an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur is somebody who is not satisfied working for other people. He may work for other people for some time, but subsequently, he will eventually stand on his own. That's number one. An entrepreneur is somebody that is not satisfied with just little as in little success or little good. He wants something to be very good and very successful. If you are comfortable and satisfied in your little environment and you are always content with whatever comes your way, you can be a good entrepreneur. So an entrepreneur is somebody that is not always contented with the fair situations around him or her. He wants it very good and very successful. He rather goes in all out to make things the way he wants it. Number three, an entrepreneur is an inventor. He either invents services or he invents products. An entrepreneur is an inventor. He looks around him and checks out what is needed in the society, what is not working well, what needs to be, rebranded or worked on to give better results. Then he go all out to do that. That is number 3 point of becoming or of who a good entrepreneur is. Then number 4 of what makes an entrepreneur that is very good and successful is the fact that he is willing and able to sacrifice. What does he sacrifice? He sacrifices personal pleasure or delays his personal pleasure to sometime in the future where the pleasure can be sustainable. He sacrifices some of his relationship because he begins to strategize to see the relationships he is in or she is in, are they benefiting to his dream and aspiration as an entrepreneur, or are they detrimental? Then he goes ahead to begin to jettison some of his close friends or close relations just because he is targeting something. And whatever he's targeting is not only for him, but for the benefit of the populace. Number 5, and then I will stop there, thing that makes you a very good entrepreneur is the fact that he is willing to bring in many other hands on board, on deck. He doesn't go it alone. He searches and researches. He looks out for and begin to select people of like minds, of like vision, people that wants to make things happen together with him. Example of the owner of Alibaba, Mr. Jack Ma. He was having a vision, a dream, and then he brought other of his friends, many of whom have the same dream and the same passion with him on board. And then today, Alibaba is a success. Friends, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And please don't forget, GraceTv is a very wonderful media where lives will be touched, destinies will be impacted, and you will never remain the same. God bless you. See you in the next episode.